the Battlefield 6 beta has come to an end. And now all we can do is look back and try to see what worked, what didn't, and most importantly, what weapons left us, well, wanting more. Among the things that truly stood out were the Carbines. No, don't get me wrong, these aren't going to be the only weapons we will get to see. Battlefield still has a ton left to reveal. But for me, all the Carbines were, left a bittersweet taste. Powerful in some moments, underwhelming in others, and maybe overwhelming in some others. Let's start with the M4A1. And what can I say about this weapon? It's simply too powerful. At the medium range, it is outstanding. And up close, it's basically laser. You can wipe out almost, well, practically an entire squad on your own. What I love the most about the M4A1 is its versatility. Yes, it does have a bit of recoil, but there is the downside. I feel like it definitely needs some kind of balance. It remembers me of the PP-29 back in Battlefield 2042 when it just first launched. The weapon was insanely strong, so much that it made any other weapon feels like unnecessary, and everyone was just using that weapon. So I feel like the same thing is happening with this weapon right now. Throw on a suppressor, maybe laser sag, and any grip of your choice, and you basically got yourself a weapon that's perfectly useful for close quartered maps like this one. And well, you don't need to slap in the bigger magazine. For me, the 36 round mag works just fine. It's more than enough. I don't really feel like you need anything bigger, to be honest. I do feel like this one is not perfect in the longer ranges, but I mean, it's alright. Any of the Carbines actually okay in long range. And the main problem probably is honestly when the sniper rifles are just going to one-shot you or kill you in the head because of the lack of real suppression right now in the game. But no, pay attention to this moment, because it really shows just how versatile this weapon is. At close range, it's incredible. As long as you play tactically, stay calm, and keep your position hidden, you can push into the enemy base and completely catch them off guard. And that's just beautiful. The mix with the assault class is amazing. The tools, the synergy. I mean, this weapon is perfect for this class. What about you? What do you think about this weapon? Do you think it's very powerful? Overwhelming? Or maybe it's just the sweet spot? Actually, why don't you give me your opinion in the comment section so we can actually chat about this. Anyways, before we go to the next weapon. This weapon has been in many other titles before, and honestly, it is the first time I ever feel this like not an assault rifle, more like an SMG, and not a huge fan of that. No, my very personal opinion is that it should have a small nerf in the close quarters, just a teeny nerf to the TTK, and maybe buff it a bit in longer ranges, so it feels more like a assault rifle and not an SMG. And well, next we got the M417. So, this one is a bit different. I think it is better in longer ranges, and it's not really shining in the smaller maps. I actually made a video playing only with this weapon, and I gotta say this is my favorite one in the game so far. The DDK feels nice. It feels a lot more balanced than the other weapons in the game, and of course I actually put it a suppressor on it, and well, the grip you're seeing, it's the 6416H1, I think is the name. It's like a really long name, I don't really remember it, but I can say that this one is quite decent. It is harder in terms of the recoil. I don't think that this weapon needs any nerf, neither changes buffing it. I think it's, well, maybe not perfect, but I don't have any problem with this one. Maybe the only thing I wish they will add for this weapon will be maybe a bigger magazine, because like 26 rounds is just too little. I see like the M4A1 getting like 41. Pretty much any weapon has like 40 plus shots. So this one having only 26, maybe it makes some sense because it is better in the longer ranges. But yeah, I only wanted it maybe just like 31. 31 will be okay. But that's of course my opinion. What do you think about this weapon? You like it? Do you feel it is like maybe not OP? Balance it? Maybe in your opinion this one needs a nerf? Comment below. What do you think? So, next one is AK-205. And what can I even say about this weapon? For the first time ever, an AK doesn't really feel like an AK. I know that sounds a little funny, but out of all the carbines we have seen so far, this one is probably like the one that has the slowest TDK. At the same time, it is by far the easiest one to handle. Honestly, it feels almost too precise. And that's the thing. Usually American weapons feel like easier to control, would pack a bit more punch. Meanwhile, AKs have always been that high risk, high reward type of weapon. But here, the AK-205 feels like it has like zero recoil, great range, but its decay is like really just too slow compared to the other ones. Don't get me wrong, it is just not a bad weapon by any means. But for me, I don't really like running it with a suppressor. I'd rather just slap an attachment to reduce the horizontal recoil and use it on a map with, you know, more open ranges. Like this CQC map right here. Definitely not its jam. But hey, I want to know, what do you think? What's your favorite weapon so far? Which one do you like the least? Drop it down in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe. I am Rafoho, and I hope you had a wonderful day, just as me. I will see you in the next time. Peace!
Bang, 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 bang.